Hey folks, welcome back to the channel where it is all about racing. Today we're going to have a look at this really unique 2024 Barwell Motorsports Lamborghini Huracan GT3 EVO2. Well, that's a mouthful. You know, this Huracan's been around for so long, I think this is probably the last iteration of it that we're going to see, as I understand they're going to come out with a new GT3 car for next year. Haven't really seen much on it, so I don't know that much about it. But this is a really, Barwell Motorsports always has some really neat cars that they come out with over the years. This one, I think, is just really sharp. It's got a rather unique livery. And as I'm sure many of you, I know those of you in Europe are familiar with Barwell Motorsports. They are a UK-based professional racing team with a history dating back to the 1960s. Now, the team sponsor for this particular race car, and I'm changing the view to look at this, was premium Mexican Tequila Brand Dama Fortuna. I initially thought this might be a casino or something like that, and it kind of, Dama Fortuna kind of makes you think that I don't drink, so I'm not familiar with Dama Fortuna tequila, but that is what this is. And it is quite a good-looking car. I think you would probably agree. Zoom in a little bit, and you can see all the beautiful carbon fiber finish work that you expect from Spark and from Barwell Motorsports. Their liveries are always quite unique, with the cool, I guess it looks like a female dancer or something like that, with feathers and everything else. That's the kind of made me think of casinos, to be honest with you. Here's a cool look at the car from the other side. And again, one thing we'll focus in on are the tires and the wheels. There we go. Get that nice and clean. You can see the Pearly P0s. Brake rotors, calipers, is, everything you expect. I love the air input markings on the wheels. Red on one side. I'll have to check the other side. I'm not sure what the color is on the other side. But there's a good look at the Dama Fortuna from this side of the car. Red mirrors, black livery with the white accents, and it just flows, it rolls, it's very, very sharp. Now, I don't know if you guys have noticed, it would seem that since TSM has kind of picked up IMSA as almost their unique brand, I've noticed that Spark has picked up SRO Motorsports, and where these used to be just the 24-hour spa boxes. Now they're SRO's 24 hours of spa. They're really pushing the brand. And the back of the box looks like so. And these are 1/43 scale models. They are resin. They're mounted on these white bases. And it's a really good complete package, I think. And here's one of my favorite views of the car, that from the rear, where you get to look at the big diffuser, the massive rear wing. Everything looks really sharp. And you'll notice this was a limited quantity car. I believe this was number 30 of 300. Yep, trying to get that in focus there so that you can see it. And just absolutely, I just think a neat looking car. I love how those exhausts, just the stick it in your face exhaust. The rear diffuser does fit very, very nicely into the car. And one thing I do wish that Lamborghini would do, like Ferrari used to do, is actually show the engine as opposed to just a slotted engine cover. And if we go ahead and kind of take an overhood view of that, you can see that there. Typical of the Lamborghinis, it is very nicely done in carbon fiber. It does have two big long aerials on there. The typical silver roof that you get to reflect heat, help cool the cabin down a little bit. That's something Barwell Motorsports has done for a long time. I don't know if that's a Lamborghini thing in general or just Barwell, but I've always noticed it on their cars. That might be because most of the Lamborghinis that I have are their cars. And just really nicely done. So according to the box, and this was the Lamborghini that competed in the 24 Hours of Spa in 2024. Number 78 car, which finished 35th overall. With drivers Sandy Mitchell from the UK, FIA Platinum Lamborghini Works driver. Till Beckelsteimer, US, FIA Silver. Antoine Doken, FIA from France, FIA Silver driver. And Rob Collard from the UK, FIA Bronze. Now, a quick note is their teammate, the number 72 Lamborghini, finished 14th overall and 3rd in bronze. This car did not do as well. Now, I don't know what the 72 car looked like, but I'm sure the livery was every bit as unique as this one, even though they may not have had this specific sponsor. Well, guys, that's it for me. We've gone over 5 minutes here. I hope you've enjoyed this rather cool look at this car. If you have, please give me a like, and if you haven't already subscribed, please do. Love to have you on board. Going to bring you car reviews about every 3 to 4 days.